Hey everyone, it's Dr. Chang here. In this video, we're going to be talking about writing a review paper. This topic seems to be pretty daunting to a lot of students because writing is already an arduous task, let alone writing a review paper. So, if you're puzzling over how to write a review paper, this video is for you. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So, what's a review paper? How does it differ from a research paper? Why publish a review paper? And how to write a review paper? These are the questions that we're going to be addressing in this video. Let's start off with a definition of review paper. A review paper is a paper that surveys, summarizes, and critically examines previously published studies, rather than reporting new facts or analysis, and provides guidance or ideas of future developments of the research topic. Based on this definition, review paper is aka survey paper or literature review. A lot of people thought that review paper is equivalent to summary. Well, it isn't. Review paper is more than a summary. When writing a review paper, you're not trying to summarize all the published materials, but to synthesize and evaluate it so as to provide a new approach to stimulate further research. Now, let's look at the 5 differences between a review paper and a research paper. The first difference lies in the purposes. The purpose of a review paper is to critically analyze previously published literature on a specific topic, while the purpose of a research paper is to conduct and report an original research study. The second difference lies in what they are based on. A review paper is based on the published articles, while a research paper is based on the original research. The third difference is that a review paper attempts to present an overview of the current state of the topic, while a research paper attempts to analyze the data collected from an original study. The next difference lies in what is being reported. In this regard, a review paper reports the similarities and discrepancies of the chosen studies and highlights any problems or gaps within the existing literature, while a research paper reports the study in detail, which includes the hypothesis, background study, methodology, results, and discussion. The last difference is in the word count, where a review paper usually has a word count from 3,000 to 12,000, while a research paper has a word count from 3,000 to 5,000. In fact, the word limits of papers vary from one journal to another. So be sure to check the word limits of a journal before writing a paper. Next up, why publish a review paper? Why do we bother to publish a review paper when we can just publish a research paper? Well, some of the common reasons for publishing a review paper include sharing what you learn, familiarizing yourself with the topic, and increasing your citation and H index. As you can see in this figure, review paper tends to get the highest citation among the different types of publications. So that could motivate you to publish more review papers. Another reason for publishing a review paper that I can think of is that you want a publication but have no research grant to conduct an original research. Honestly, that was the main reason behind the publication of my first review paper. Finally, we've come to the most important part of this video: how to write a review paper. There are numerous ways to write a review paper, which may vary from one author to another. Here, I put together 6 general steps in writing a review paper. Step 1. Choose a topic. Step 2. Decide on a title. Step 3. Create an outline. Step 4. Literature review. Step 5. Write the review. And Step 6. Proofread the review. Let me walk you through these steps one by one. Step 1. Choose a topic. How do you choose a topic to write on? You should choose a topic that is interesting to you, a topic that you're passionate about. The topic you're interested in should also be abundant in sources of information, a well-defined issue that is helpful to many people, and a significant aspect of the chosen field that interests many people. Step 2. Decide on a title. The title summarizes the main idea or ideas of a paper. A good title should contain less than 10 to 15 words that adequately describe the contents of the paper. Step 3. Create an outline. A typical outline of a review paper is shown here. It looks similar to that of a research paper, except that the body of a review paper covers the literature review only. Step 4. Literature review. There are 4 parts to conduct a literature review. Part 1. Search and read relevant literature. In this part, you have to read as many papers as possible. However, it's impossible to read all the papers published in your field of study. The key is you got to be selective in what you read, or you're going to be overwhelmed with too much information. Part 2. Take note while reading. In this part, you should summarize the key findings and extract the critical facts and arguments in table or concept map format. Part 3. Analyze the literature. In this part, you're not just simply listing what others have written, but explaining the significance and interpret them. Part 4. Synthesize the literature. In this part, you integrate, combine, formulate, and reorganize the literature in order to create a coherent argument on the topic that you're reviewing. Step 5. Write the review. Now you're ready to write the review. Here are some writing tips for you. Find a logical writing structure. Keep the review focused, but make it of broad interest. Be critical and consistent. Include your own relevant research, but be objective. Be up to date, but do not forget other studies. Moving on, we have the general guideline for writing the title, abstract, introduction, body, and conclusions. The title should be reflecting the topic of review. The abstract should provide a brief summary of the review, the major studies reviewed, and a conclusion drawn in about 200 or 300 words without any citations. For the introduction, you should introduce the topic and your rationale for addressing this topic, focusing on why this topic is important. Clearly define exactly what this article will discuss and outline the order in which you will discuss each subtopic to give the reader any background information needed to understand the coming sections. For the body, the structure varies based on the subtopics or review questions being addressed. For example, if you're reviewing 3 different methods, you might divide the body of the article into 3 sections, each discussing one of the methods. Be sure to describe the research methods and evaluate how studies were conducted, focusing on the study design and analysis. For the conclusions, you should develop the conclusions by briefly restating the rationale for your review and the purpose of the article, then discussing the conclusions you have drawn. You should also discuss the implications of your review findings and where you think research in this field should go from here. Let's take one of my review papers published in Biomass and Bioenergy, a Q1 journal, as an example. The topic or field of study of this review paper is the bio-oil derived from palm EFB. This topic is significant and will interest lots of people since palm EFB is one of the popular biomass produced abundantly around the world, particularly in Malaysia and Indonesia, and bio-oil is a renewable energy. Based on the title of this paper, we know that it attempts to provide an overview of palm EFB as feedstock for bio-oil production. To know the specific content of the paper, we have to look at its outline. From the outline, we know that the paper covers specific topics like EIB and its characteristics, recent advances in EIB conversion processes for bio-oil production, like non-catalytic and catalytic fast processes and solvolysis, comparison of properties between bio-oil from EIB and petroleum fuel oils, and major challenges and future prospects. The content of the paper is reflecting the title of the paper. Next, the key literature findings of these papers are summarized in tables as shown here. The abstract of the paper is given here, which summarizes the major studies reviewed and the conclusions drawn. This is part of the introduction of the paper. Please check out the complete introduction and the rest of the paper from the full paper, which is available on Science Direct. Do also check out my other review papers for more examples. After writing the review, the final step is proofreading. In this step, you check the final draft of the review to ensure consistency and accuracy in grammar, spelling, punctuation, and formatting. The proofread review paper is then ready for submission. So, that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video. I hope this video will give you a great head start in writing a review paper. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.